Hi, welcome to this DMDF. It's how I love reading. Twin flame, starseeds, lightworkers, whatever labels of that. Don't like the word spiritual, but yep, spiritual labels. So what I'm getting actually is more of a twin flame thing. What I'm getting, it's connected with missions reading I've done today. An energy of twin flame, meaning I'm a twin flame. It's going to kind of work out. They're not going to forget you because you know you've got that strong connection. It's basically not doing anything. Hoping, wishing, praying. A witch. Don't do shit. Right? Something like that. Let's see what the cards say. If you're new and you haven't flicked off already, because bloody hell, that's a bit raw. I'm Miss Tough Love. I'm going to start calling it how it is. I'm the equivalent of Gordon Ramsay, right? I tell you, point things out, and all you hear him say on that, I love it. I love it because he definitely he's got to be my twin, another twin, right? So many twin flame connections. It's not just you have a actual, like I had a twin kind of connection with Joey in the community. You have another kind of person who you feel a twin connection, but it's not twin connection, right? Others might say it's a soul connection. You know, they say that soulmates are not just friends. Twin flames have that as well. Anyway, why am I saying that? Maybe that's something to do with this reading. It's this card. Oh, interesting. Yep, there's a delusion. Oh, that's what I was saying. What's his face? Gordon Ramsay is always saying you should watch it. What is it? I don't know the title when he's cussing out people in the restaurant. And I love it because you watch that and you, oh my gosh, look at the fucking chicken. It's off. It's got mold on it. They literally can't see it. That's you lot. Keep saying you must book us for image readings, tarot readings and that, because you can't see it. And then if there's someone like me that can't help you, when you book me, then we got someone else in the community that can help you as well. And that's that situation. I can't remember, in the kitchen, whatever. And they're like, and he's like, what? This is like, you've reheated this 6 times, and it's like they can't see it. It's like you can't see here. Page of Wands, 7 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Page of Wands. It's Reptilian out today. What's going on here? Defensiveness. Yeah, there's what was that initial energy? It's the same as mission. So there's something, it's a couple of things. So take what resonates here, because I feel a couple of things. 7 of Cups, that's why I'm feeling a couple of things. And all of it might be connected to you, or some of it won't. So what I'm saying straight away, if it doesn't connect, I feel there might be another message in here later. So bear with. So Page of Wands, what I feel is that there's this energy of wanting your person, because the Page of Wands is holding the wand, but my Page of Wands is reptilian. The suit, the armor is reptilian, and he looks like he's going ready for a fight. So this is connected with one hand wanting your person, but the other hand you're defensive because there's something he's pissed or she's pissed you off on, right? And it's a delusion here because you're not doing the inner work to figure out. So they might be choosing other options. And you might be saying, well, they're not loving themselves. What this other option is. But why would that be pissing you off? It's affecting you. Something they're doing is affecting you. But I feel it's indirectly, not literally. That's what I think. Like, for example, if David said he's going to get a job in Africa, that's not him telling me, go fuck yourself, Sophia, I don't want to be with you. But it would still affect me if he went and done a job in Africa. Do you see what I mean? It's something like that. That's for some of you. So 7 of Cups. My 7 of Cups I've written, which, you know, all right, you ain't got the cards yet, but the definition of the cards took ages as well. But I've written that everything in the cup some people don't say this, but to me, because it's not just to me, the laws of the planet, there is no thing that can harm you. Everything that happens, which your perception is a negative, should be transmuted into, it's not transmuted into a positive, to be fair. It's the law of transmutation of energy. That's what it's called. But what you're actually doing is confronting something which releases it. Then that release turns it into a positive. So the actuality, I'm just making it clear, it's not actually turning it. It doesn't do that. But anyway, so Seven of Cups, some people say, you know, you got to pick the right choice. There's no thing that you do that is the wrong choice, right? You just stall and delay and, you know, choose not to choose. But choosing not to choose is still a choice. Because I remember my person said to me, oh, well, if someone wanted to stay at home and be, you know, unemployed and watch telly all day, that's not hurting anyone. I said, it's still hurting because, first of all, this is the experience planet. So that guy is wasting his life when you're here to experience it. And I said, he's choosing not to do something. You're supposed to choose to go towards positive, right? But it's something you're defensive about, your person's choice, because the Seven of Cups is loads of choices, right? Not picking you. It's definitely not picking the Empress. And you, whatever they're doing is connected with, you feel is indirect, like me saying with my example of David went to Africa. I'll be like, well, that's not loving yourself. Maybe you're too far from me, too far from your kids. The job isn't all that great. That's not loving yourself. Something like that. I'm just giving an example, right? Something like that, you might say, well, they're going to do Reiki, and that's not really loving themselves. They should do acupuncture. So it's indirectly something here. The Ace of Pentacles, this is a separate energy, is about you focusing on you. I don't know how many times to say it. Whenever there's a situation and if you're not in mission, you're not focusing on your physicality world properly. I don't know what to say, because the Ace of Pentacles is properly your physicality, feeling it. So I'll give an example. If David went to Africa and I just stayed in mission and I just done my thing, I wouldn't sit and hope and pray and do it. I wouldn't influence David. If he said he was going, I would probably pull back from making him feel, if I knew he wanted to do what he wanted to do. There is nothing you need to do here, but there's something you're defensive of. I need to go back. There's loads of messages here. So the Ace of Pentacles is something to do with you've manifested this reality of your person, of what they're doing about choosing other choices. It's you who's manifested it, because it's the feminine's hand. So you manifested a new beginning, I presume, but you're not really happy with it or something like that. It's a small sample of passion, not enough, what you're thinking. They're still over there casual. They're still making choices, but it's something to do with reflection, because they are you, right? Of what, yeah, it's something to do with emotions as well, about how you are, you're deluded of what you're doing. The expectation of something is of your person, but you're deluded here because you're facing that as well. The Seven of Cups, this is you, Page of Wands. You're facing the Seven of Cups of, like, Seven of Cups is delusions. Could be drugs. I don't know if you're doing drugs. Could be doing drugs as well. Seven of Swords. Yeah, look, Seven of Swords is about, yeah, this is a mirror. Your person's mirroring to you whatever you're not happy with. Like, you're getting little bits of something, right? A little bit of love. Maybe they're coming up to you, but they're not expressing love. Or maybe they're coming to you, or you're meeting them, but it's only a little bit at a time, because it's cups. So it's Seven of Cups. So it's something like they're emotionally investing in you, but it's not enough. Like David saying hi. And I'm like, why don't you say, hi, how's you? That's short, but do you see what I mean? It's like you're getting emotional something, but not big enough. Seven of Swords is because you're not doing it enough. It's a reflection of your lie cheat to you still, and still stealing yourself from you emotionally investing and thinking this is stable. No, it's not thinking what your person is doing is stable. You always got loads to say about your person. It's thinking what you're doing is stable. You think, no, I'm all right. I'm working, what we got is fine. As soon as you say what they need to do, you're screwed. That's when the shit hits the fan, right? That's when I'm like, oh my God, you know, it's literally you, right? It's literally you. And this just isn't a twin flame thing. This law of the planet, like attracts like. There's an impossibility. And it's like I said, it's not like you get rid of all negative. It's in my, I explain that in details, how it actually works. I can't remember what I called it, but it's in my book, right? About how the science or something like that. It's not that you just get it less and you know how to deal with it, because this planet is negative and positive. That's just so, and it's intentional. Because if I had a strawberry ice cream and a vanilla ice cream, now how would I know which one I liked? So I have to have one which is negative to know the experience of the positive. That's why we have negative and positive. But those other, okay, I pull back. I was going to swear. You see, they pull me back. Those other spiritual leaders that I dislike, how's that? Right? Which I have to battle with, right? About, oh, don't look towards the negative, come away from negative, love and light, send love and light. And I'm like, shut up. Well, I don't say it to their face, so I can get away with saying that. But it's like, no, literally law of transmutation. You have to go to, how do you transmute if you're not looking at it? Right? You have to literally look at it. So Seven of Swords is like looking at the issue instead of looking at yourself. Looking at your person with the issue instead of looking at yourself. And I say that most of you that's watching this is that's what you need to do. You're not at the level of me. Now, I'm not saying I'm better than you. I've just done more work. And like I say, I can, I can't say that word. Differentiate, something like that. But that's not it, but it's something like that. The negativities, the big negatives to the smaller ones, which is, oh, this is just a higher phone bill. Oh, this is just annoying. Oh, I said an example with my boots the other day. Oh, now I've got to bring them back. And, you know, I don't go post office. I thought, you know, it's just annoying negative, but I just get on with it. Something about negative as well, actually. I think it's with your person, but I don't want to say it like that, because then you're going to say, yeah, see, I told you, Sophia, he's negative, she's negative. No, there's something about transmutation of negative with your person if you're doing your stuff. But here you're like, no, it's them. Oh, fucking hell. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. I go card by card. That's why I didn't see it, unless I get an overall. So realistically, why is that here? Why is it two aces in such a small reading? What's this about? This is balance. Yeah, I said there's something about negative. I think it's connected to yesterday's reading. This is about balancing out the negative and positive. And why I say that, because the two aces, let me see. Can you see? One's a feminine hand and the other one's masculine, right? So this is actually balancing out how you see your stability, your life, your world, right? And this then makes your personally. I said to you, there's something to do with emotions, and underneath it is the Ace of Cups. How your person emotionally invests. But they emotionally invest fully with you when you stop deluding yourself about, I'm all right over here, doing nothing, no counselling, just watching tarot, just watching this, just doing that, right? When you're out of that delusion, then they come out of their delusion of, I only got to give her a little bit, because this is what your person thinks, right? And I've said it to here. I've even said it to David. Is he doing it? I don't know. I don't ask, right? This world is about, and you've heard it, following your passion, right? So what your person does is, okay, I've got my kids. I'll give a little bit of passion there, right? I've got my job, I've got to put the passion in there, right? I've got my bills, got to put my passion there, you know, emotions, you know, putting a little bit here, a little bit of whatever. Now, obviously, they don't love bills and they're not passionate about it, but this is how they do the Seven of Cups. Bits of everything, Seven of Cups, right? But that's what you do as well. You just think you done. You think, oh no, I give my person the whole cup, right? But this is what you do. Well, I'm doing a bit of tarot. I watch Reiki. I come away from some negative people, right? I've brought one of Sophia's programs. Do you see what I mean? You got to see the overall ace, if that makes sense, right? And to get the ace of a proper stability, which you want with your person, you've got to, and I say it, and this must be the energy as well. It is what it is. David isn't watching, and I'm not really mushy-gushy and all that with David, but he knows straight. I said from the day I met him, I don't think it was the actual day, but the day I met him, I kind of knew, and most twin flames have this, right? I didn't know he was the one. I found out what that feeling I had was connected with he was with the one. But when I met him, I didn't know he was the one. But it was soon after that I knew he was the one. As soon as I knew he was the one, I was like, I'm going to nail this motherfucker. I'm going to marry this guy. I'm going to live with him. I don't think I thought about kids, but I knew married and living with the guy. 100%, right? And I've said that. And I say it on the channel all the time. Gonna nail David, knew I was gonna nail David, knew he was my person. But you also hear me say, I never ring that guy. I've never turned up at his house, neither. I don't bug him or anything like that, right? I said to him the other day, I said, I've got to get a new phone. My phone's messing up. He goes, I don't know why you don't ring me. I said, well, you can ring me on the new phone, right? Here's my point, why I'm spitting that out. Because I 100% focused on him. This is you casually doing little bits, but want a massive thing. I knew nailing David was massive. I knew that, right? Yeah, it's hard work and this is hard work, but I knew, and you know it, but you're doing stupid little things. That's why your person gives you a stupid little amount, 7 of Cups, right? You need to fully, and I say, is it worth it? This is lack mentality. Go and buy my money program, the proper one. I've got 2. I've got one which is, I think it's £499. Now that's a lot of money, but as I say, it's worth it. Rich people think, is it? I can't afford not to do it, and you can get it in installments. You can get it off anybody in. I've got to do a pay. In mission, I'm going to just write up people who's in mission. I'll start with that on my webpage. You can buy it of anyone in there, right? And they can do it with installments with you, right? I can't remember how many installments, 5. I can't remember, right? And everything I sell is money back guarantee. Why I'm saying this is lack mentality? Because rich person thinks about, if I don't have it, my life is screwed, right? I thought that. I thought there's no one, and this was early, I thought this, and I'm not normally that kind of person, right? But if I don't nail David, there's no one I'm going to feel like that. I knew that, right? Then when I started doing all this woo-woo work, right, because I don't know what to call it, I was like, this is connected. There's something with him. It's all connected and it's all working and all dots are happening and stuff like that. And I knew it was massive. I knew it was big. Just the same as you. There's no difference between me or you. I'm not any better. I'm just a good marketer and I start things. That's my gift, my skill. You have the same gift or skill, right? This is like me meeting David, getting all that feeling and just like, I'm going to text him, see him now and again, see how it goes. I think he knows we got this connection, so we'll end up getting together. And I think it's spiritual because people always saying twin flames connect. So you know what? I'm going to do a Reiki course, maybe grab a crystal, put it on my 3rd eye. No, you know it's fucking bigger than that. That's what this reading is. You're lying to yourself, right? 2 of Swords, look, and I told you it's you. You're lying to yourself, and it's not really, it's not to do with your person. This is a reflection of what you are doing. The feminine hand, her physicality, right? 2 of Swords. Oh, it's not me. I give this to my person. That's what you're saying. I'm like, no, your person is showing you you're emotionally unavailable. You're covering your heart. Look, you're covering your heart. No, Sophia, my hands are tied. No, it ain't your fucking hands are tied. This is you being blind, right? Not wanting to see it. I'm in my truth. You're not in your truth. Two of Swords is the swords up. This is the truth is me, and the truth is I'm a twin flame. But it doesn't mean you're doing anything. Twos are choices. You're choosing not to see it properly. Yes, you're a twin flame. I'm a twin flame. Did David come towards me just because I've got the title of twin flame? Fuck no. I wished. I literally wished. Right? Did I have to do... I didn't have to do that shit because I got the community. I made decks of cards. I got Mission Pro. I still got to do the journey. I keep saying this universe is fair, right? You still have... all twin flames have to do the same thing. And since this new wave, it's not the old way of doing it. Because the old way ain't doing nothing, right? Back then, they might have helped, but the new way forward is a different way of doing it. And this is like... this is connected to masking sexual abuse as well. Not dealing with that as well. And that's your physicality, right? Have you had any sexual abuse? Yes. Have you dealt with it? No. But you expect your twin flame to show up fully emotionally invested, but don't you think that's a big cup to deal with, right? Don't you think how if you've been invaded sexually that you're not emotionally, that's why it's a massive cup. It's not just like, you know, Two of Cups, it's the Ace of Cups, right? He's showing you something you need to work on fully. He or she here. And look at you. Oh, I'm giving that, but you're covering. Look, you're blinded to it. They are showing you something. Let me get these cards. If you're not sure what it is, you can book me or someone in the community for image reading or tarot reading, right? Let's see. And let's get one for your person. Divine Feminine. Stop avoiding the questions. Why are there things being hidden? Oh, this is a fucking judgment card. Wake up. Wake up. Why are there things being hidden? That's you hiding stuff from yourself. And you might say, no, my person's hiding things. They're choosing other options. This is you. This is your person's one. It's always them that's got the good stuff here. I believe in us, right? Now, I like how she's these highlighted the us, because that's the two faces of the Temperance card, right? The Temperance card in my card, which I blatantly nicked the image of Aleister Crowley, is to do with two faces in one body. And a traditional Rider-Waite Temperance card is connected with two in one. And I'm saying that because this is the connection here. Two souls in one body, us. So he is, whatever he or she is doing is like, this is us, right? It's not me, it's us. So you need to work on it, right? Not just your person, you need to work on it. They work on their thing, you need to work on your thing, right? They believe in us. She's making it clear to you. So let me finish with one of these. Oh, look, Two of Cups. It's always you lot with the dodgy cards. Two of Cups. Is you, wake up. Wake the fuck up. This is making the choice of love. That's what your person is teaching you. Making the choice. Two of Cups. Not your person's love. You loving yourself. Like I said, get my ebook. Talks about how can you love. All of you that's watching who's got kids. And I say that, how can you say you love your kids when you don't know what love is? Exactly. Exactly. Do you see my point? They are teaching you what love is. They're teaching you how love feels. Ace of Cups. It don't mean you know it, though. It just teaches you how it feels. And that energetic feeling is like, I like this. How do I make it stay? How do I have this all the time? That's the work, right? Judgment. Wake up just because you feel it. Don't mean you still stay in the grave box, whatever, the coffin. The judgment card. They're waking up, right? The angels are waking up. The guides, I'm waking you up. But they're still standing up naked because you've got to go back to your birthright self, right? Free. But they're still standing in the coffin. It's your choice to come. We can wake you up. These readings wake you up. Out this community, right? We wake you up. But it's your choice to then get out of the coffin, or you stay in that old, outdated and buried, that's why it's coffins, dead and buried, rooted belief system. I'm a twin flame, they're just going to come towards me. That's the initial energy. That's what I was getting. They won't forget me. It's a twin flame connection. Yeah, they might, and then they still go and marry someone else. This is you. I'm scared of change. I'm not used to it, but I'm trying. No, there ain't no fucking trying. If you're trying, you'll always be trying. It's doing it, right? That's it. Because that's what you would say. My person's always saying they're trying. I'm trying. I'm like, well, you're not doing anything. I am. I'm doing Reiki, Acupuncture. I'm like, that's trying bollocks. You're not doing the actual work. 7 of Cups. Just do it. And like I said, this is a lack mentality. How you know how to do things, the rich people, is it worth losing it? You could lose your person because you're not happy how it is by what you keep doing, because what you keep doing keeps happening. So you have to make a drastic change to change that, right? Trying, it doesn't say trying, it says change, right? Don't keep trying, you change. Poor people, I've tried, didn't work. I'm like, keep doing it until it works. Until it works. There is no thing. People are, well, I tried it. No, there isn't. You do it until it works. If you really want it. If you don't want it and you quit, you didn't want it enough. That's it. How is it that some people are Hollywood superstars younger and some are older? It's just how it is. But you keep going. There's reasons for it. This is about you just making your excuses of the easier option with a poor lack mentality. When we first met, I knew you was the one. I said that about David, didn't I? So it's like, you know, it's your person. That's not the issue here. And the issue is the work you have to do. And are you going to do the work, right? You know, I say, as soon as you know it's your person, then mission, game on. That's the second thing you know. So I don't know how people not think that they can get the person if they're not in mission. And the other twin flames to get up and just do a recording of their person just doing yoga poses and stuff, is they know if they go in within the hermit, they know that ain't doing shit. That's just ego and showing off. Oh, look at these poses. Look, I'm with my, if its mission is changing planet Earth, how is me sitting up there talking with David changing? This is about, you know, right? This is a start. It's number 1, right? The 1. So 1 is the start. So change, right? Make that change. All right, I'm out. Check out the Facebook or just go ahead and book me. Speak to you later.